Hello and welcome to Let's Play 2 on MARQ Sports Network, proudly presented by Sloan. Baseball seasons are filled with ups and downs, no matter how talented your team is. The Cubs know this, and after battling through a tough stretch to start the summer months, this team has turned the corner at the perfect time.
That's the way to start a ball game when you're trying to sweep a series.
With 6 wins against the Pirates over the last 2 weeks, the Cubs have made a push back into the division hunt.
He got him. 7 shutout innings for Marcus Stroman.
And they take their talents and new folk heroes across an ocean to prove they belong at the top of the NL Central.
Cubs have a chance to do what is very rare and sweep all games on a road trip.
Things are coming to a boil for the Cubs right now, and you won't want to miss a single second of it. So put the kettle on and settle in for Let's Play 2, proudly presented by Sloan. With the bases loaded and 2 outs in the 8th on Wednesday, Nick Madrigal delivered the knockout blow in the Cubs' second 8-run game of the week.
You'd love to see Nick just whistle one in the right center field.
Here's a line drive into right center field, a base hit. How about that? 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Clutch single, Nick Madrigal. And a great call by Ron Coomer. Nicely.
You love to see Nick do what he's been capable of doing most of his career, and that's get that fastball and inside out it and hit that line drive the other way, right? That's been his forte.
With 2 on and 2 out in the 6th on Wednesday, it was going to take extra bases from Ian Happ to extend the Cubs' lead and score Trey Mancini all the way from first.
Line drive down the line, fair ball, and that's going to get in the corner. Morel's in to score. They're going to send Mancini. Here's the throw to the plate, and it's way high. And in to score is Trey Mancini. It's a 2-run double, and Ian Happ gives the Cubs the insurance. 5-1.
You know, I wanted to use one of my keys as number 52, and what does that mean? It is now 52 consecutive games against these Pirates that Ian Happ has been on base. I didn't want to jinx him. I didn't want to do anything about it.
You heard that right. When the Cubs play the Buccos, you can bet Ian Happ is going to get on base. Seiya Suzuki put the top hat on the Cubs' snowman on Monday, driving in the team's 8th run of the game.
Suzuki hits it hard, fair ball down the line. And here comes Tuckman around third, Suzuki into second, and Seiya an RBI double, and the Cubs enjoying themselves here in Game 1 in Pittsburgh. It is 8-0.
And Suzuki excited to get into the hit parade also as he hooks this ball down the line.
Ian Happ's Gold Glove defense was on display again in an anything but routine 8th inning on Sunday.
High fly ball, deep left field. Back goes Ian Happ at the wall, and Ian makes the catch. Right where Billy Williams caught a ball hit by Henry Aaron in a Kenny Holtzman no-hitter way back in 1969.
Now, if you're the Cubs, you're thinking that's about as good a luck as you can have.
Happ may have gotten a little luck there, but what happened on the next ball in play was all skill.
On the run, Happ dives and makes a great catch in left center field. Ian Happ with a sensational diving catch. Ian really playing some top-notch left field these days. Gold Glove winner a year ago, and he might win another one this season with plays like that.
He's got our vote. Back-to-back Gold Glove winner sure does have a nice ring to it. Nick Madrigal may have made an enemy on Sunday.
Left side of the infield, Madrigal in foul territory fighting the sun, and he makes a backhanded catch right near the Cubs dugout. Excellent play by Madrigal. That ends the top half of the 5th inning.
Because Anthony Santander couldn't catch a break against Madrigal's defense.
Ground ball down the third baseline fair. It scoots down the line, bounces off the sidewall. Madrigal throws to second. Going to be a play, and out at second base is Santander. What a play by Madrigal. He chased that ball. It was like a little snake running down the line. It bounced off the sidewall, maybe 150 feet from the third base bag. And then he made a blind throw as he backhanded the ball and just fired it It bounced twice before it got to Horner at second, but it was a perfect throw.
Talk about putting the mad in Madrigal. Tucker Barnhart opened the scoring on Tuesday with his first big fly as a Cub.
Deep drive off the bat of Tucker Barnhart. Right center field, it's got a chance, gone! Tucker Barnhart with his first home run in a Cub uniform, and the Cubs lead 1-0 here in the third in Pittsburgh.
How about that for an ambush? Tucker Barnhart hitting just a .171, had not gone deep until that swing of the bat right there. Done great work behind the plate, now contributes with the lumber, and Tucker on time delivers.
Christopher Morel had already gone deep once against Orioles pitching in this interleague series, but on Sunday, he double-dipped with this deep drive.
It's got a chance, gone! Listen to this crowd at Wrigley. Christopher Morel with a line drive rocket to the seats over the 368 sign, and the Cubs take a 3-2 lead.
I don't know if you can hit a baseball any harder than Christopher just hit that line drive. Unbelievable, just a bullet. And he did get a fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Nico Horner was a menace on the base paths this week.
Nico looked confident when he got up, ran immediately over to the dugout. I think he was saying, I'm in.
Check out his stellar sprints when we return to Let's Play 2, proudly presented by Sloan. Welcome back to Let's Play 2 on MARQ Sports Network, presented by Sloan. It takes a lot to make a sacrifice fly feel like a huge moment. But on Tuesday, Seiya Suzuki and Nico Horner teamed up for one of the more entertaining sac flies of the season.
Should be deep enough. Nico's going to try. The catch by Palacios. Here comes Horner. The throw to the plate. A good throw, and he's out at the plate.
Nico's body language, I think he thought he was safe.
At home plate, Chicago is challenged.
It wasn't deep, but it seemed like it would be easily deep enough to score Nico with his speed, but the throw was strong and right on the money.
Nico thought he scraped home plate with his left hand. Here's another angle, perhaps.
It looked like he missed. I think I saw a little daylight on that angle right there.
Let's see now.
This is
slow it down, slow it down.
The little tassels there, the string hanging off the glove, they don't count.
Nico looked confident when he got up. He ran immediately over to the dugout. I think he was saying, I'm in.
Call on the field's overturned. Runner is safe.
Does not have to be pretty or easy. Any way you slice it, that's a run. With the Cubs trailing by a run early on Wednesday, Nico Horner turned on the turbo for his second triple in as many days.
And that one laced the other way. That's a base hit, and that's going to score two into the corner, and that one gets away, and Horner around second on his way to third. And Nico makes it standing, knocks in a couple, and the Cubs are on top.
And that is just a great at-bat, right? You get behind the count 0-2, and you know you're going to just try to find a pitch away and shoot it the other way just to drive in a run. And I got to believe this is a triple.
And Nico wasn't done swinging yet. In the 7th inning, he added 4 more bases to his total for the day.
Deep fly ball to right. This ball's got a chance. Gone. Nico Horner, an opposite field home run, and the Cubs now lead 6-1. Nico has always been able to use the entire field and occasionally run. He'll show some power going to the opposite side.
Yeah, excellent swing from Nico. He gets his pitch up and out over the plate and just hammers this ball the other way. Nico having himself a pretty good day. This is his second hit of the ball game, a triple to drive in 2 in that 3rd inning, and now a home run here in the 7th.
Kyle Hendricks' return to form has been one of the best storylines for the Cubs so far in 2023.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Gabe Morales on the call, struck him out.
And it's also a big reason for the team's recent success, as Wednesday's game against the Pirates proved yet again.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Beautiful changeup by Kyle.
Next pitch is hit softly, right side. Morel picks it up, throw to first in time, and they're able to get Davis.
Hendricks has worked 4 innings. Cubs look good.
When Hendricks is working this well, the team just has that special feel to it. Maybe it's his leftover 2016 magic? Regardless, we'll take 6 1/3 of one-run ball any day. He's the talk of the town, and for a good reason. Mike Tauchman had a week to remember.
Tauchman with 3 hits and 3 runs batted in.
We've got all his best when we come back to Let's Play 2, proudly presented by Sloan. Welcome back to Let's Play 2 on MARQ Sports Network, presented by Sloan. Mike Tauchman had gone 26 games without a homer before he went deep for the first time this season on Sunday. So, naturally, he went deep again on Tuesday, because baseball is just weird like that.
Mike Tauchman with a home run, and the Cubs lead 3-0. His second in a Cub uniform. His first one came on Sunday against Baltimore, against Dean Kramer on the first pitch that Kramer threw in the first inning.
And he was ready for it right there.
About 2/3 of the way up into the bleachers. Fair by maybe 70 feet and gone by plenty.
Tauchman has done nothing but wow the crowd with his bat since his call-up in May. But in the first inning of Sunday's game against the Orioles, he put another one of his tools on display.
High fly ball, shallow center. Tauchman has a pretty good arm, tagging is Hayes. Here's the catch. Hayes is going to try to score the throw to the plate. He's going to be out at the plate. Great throw by Tauchman. A double play. Good tag by Amaya. He had time to catch the ball, secure it with the bare hand and the glove, and then slap the tag on the sliding Hayes. Are the Orioles going to challenge it? I don't think they're going to. That's the way to start a ball game when you're trying to sweep a series.
Tauchman began his big week with that perfect throw home in the top of the first. And leading off the bottom of the first, he got the fans on their feet yet again.
And he hits a drive to left, pretty well hit. Back goes Hayes, near the wall. That ball is gone. Mike Tauchman with the first pitch home run to the opposite field. What a first inning he's having today. He made that great throw to complete the 8-2 double play, and as an encore, slams one over the left field fence on the first pitch, leading off the bottom of the first inning.
I would say happy Father's Day to Michael Tauchman right away. I mean, we don't even hardly get the broadcast started, and he's made 2 star plays of the game. What a start for Tauchman.
I asked him what he had for breakfast because I needed that kind of energy this morning. But great game from him. He's been doing a really nice job for us, filling in for Belly, and he's just a good ball player. Really a joy to watch him play pretty consistently.
We said Tauchman had a big week. And in a lopsided 8-0 win on Monday, he was smack dab in the center of the fun.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into center field. In to score Morel. Gomes is on his heels. Mike Tauchman 2 for 2, and he knocks in the first 2 runs of the game, and the Cubs have the lead.
Big swing of the bat for the Cubs and Tauchman, and he got a good pitch to hit. You know, having his issues with the pouring rain. It's still raining, but not pouring now all of a sudden. It's kind of come and gone here a little bit, but Cubs take advantage. Big swing of the bat.
Rain or shine, Tauchman is finding ways to get those runners home.
Line drive, softly hit, base hit into left field. Willie Harris is going to send Madrigal. Throw to the plate, tag, see! Madrigal just got his hand in there, and Tauchman with 3 hits and 3 runs batted in.
Great slide, head first dive by Madrigal on the outside part of the outside part of the plate to get his hand in to score the Cubs' 4th run.
Drew Smiley was on the bump on Monday, and despite allowing a leadoff base runner in the first, he wasn't worried at all.
And they got the runner picked off. Throw down to second, tag out at second. Good job by Bellinger, and a nice job by Horner to corral that throw and put the tag on him.
Drew carried that confidence with him all game, keeping the Pirates off kilter all afternoon.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Breaking ball strikes out Hayes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Smiley with 3 strikeouts already. We go to inning number 3.
He got into a little trouble in the 4th and 5th,
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
But found his way out of it to finish off 5 shutout innings and earn his 7th win of the season.
Straddling the line, Bellinger, and he makes the catch for out number 3 as Smiley works into and out of a bases-loaded jam here in the 5th.
Another week, another amazing Marcus Stroman start. What else is new? Stroman was in his usual dominant form again against the Pirates on Tuesday.
Loves this one-hop smash and throws to first. In addition to being an excellent pitcher, I think he's one of the best fielding pitchers I have ever seen, J.D.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Santana strikes out. First strikeout of the game for Marcus Stroman.
He didn't need the strikeout stuff early, recording only 2 in the first 5 innings and keeping the ball on the ground.
Stroman picks that one out of midair and shovels to first to end the inning.
But with a chance to go 7 shutout innings on the line, Stroman decided to show off for the crowd and strike out the side.
Called strike 3. Came back to get him. He got him. Stroman strikes out Mitchell to end the inning. 7 shutout innings for Marcus Stroman.
With that performance, Stroman lowered his ERA to an unbelievable 2.28. It's almost tea time for the Cubs and Cardinals.
It's time for baseball in the United Kingdom. Cubs, Cardinals.
We fly across the pond when we return to Let's Play 2, proudly presented by Sloan. Welcome back to Let's Play 2 on MARQ Sports Network, presented by Sloan. It was London calling for the Cubs this weekend, as the boys hopped on a jet and flew across the Atlantic to take on the Cardinals in the 2nd edition of the MLB World Tour London Series, where they get a unique opportunity to help grow the game abroad.
Anytime you can get a game like this going on across the pond, it's really cool. All the fans are here. They're really excited about it. You know, the teams are excited about it.
Baseball in England it's kind of growing, kind of how soccer is growing in America, and it's just kind of, you know, it's a really unique thing to be a part of, and I know all of us are going to be able to, you know, enjoy this experience, you know, and just kind of see the hype around baseball in a different way than we're accustomed to. Is cool.
And if you thought this was all business for these boys, David Ross says think again.
Enjoy yourself. Like, we don't get this opportunity a whole lot. It's time to enjoy this. You know, I think players are better when they are having fun, you know, walking around, sightseeing. We should definitely do that. And they came in here ready to work today, and I trust in this group and their ability to be responsible and have a good time. And I think this is a unique experience. We're going to lay it all out there when it comes between the lines, and we're going to have fun and enjoy this amazing trip.
Amazing indeed. So after a few days of double-decker bus tours and fish and chips, the boys suited up for one of the coolest events of the season. Ian Happ wasn't wasting any time against Adam Wainwright. He made sure the Cubs scored first in this series.
Cracks one in the air, deep center field. Back goes Edman, near the center field fence. That ball is gone. Ian Happ goes to dead center, and the Cubs lead 1-0. Straight away center field, right over the 392 sign. And as Ron just told you, the wall in that area is 16 feet high. He clobbered that ball over the wall, and the Cubs lead 1-0.
It's been awesome. I mean, the crowd's electric. I think it's been pretty fun to see the Cardinals fans and the Cubs fans going back and forth on who can cheer louder. Awesome stadium.
But Happ wasn't done showing off for the London locals yet. Hope these folks like homers.
Deep drive to right. This ball's got a chance. Happ has gone deep again today. Ian Happ's 2nd home run of the game. It's his 2nd 2-homer game of his career against Adam Wainwright, and the Cubs lead 3-0 here in the 3rd inning.
Now for Ian, these are 2 no-doubt home runs. He hits the first one straightaway center and smokes this ball. And now this one, a breaking ball down and in. And he just crushes this ball over the bullpen of St. Louis down into right field. A long home run for Ian.
Happ wasn't the only one to contribute offensively, though. Nick Madrigal drove in the Cubs' 2nd run.
Line drive, base hit to center. Morel scores. Gomes stops at 2nd, and the Cubs lead 2-0. He timed a curveball very nicely,
but kept his hands going through the ball and then just strokes this ball right back through the middle. Excellent AB by Madrigal.
And after Happ's second homer,
Run-scoring single, Christopher Morel, his 30th run batted in.
Christopher Morel and Jan Gomes added RBI singles of their own.
Base hit to center. It's going to drive in another run. Bellinger heads to the plate. The throw cut off by Goldschmidt. The throw to third in time, but the run scores on the play.
Mike Tauchman picked up an RBI in the fourth.
Tauchman hits one in the air to left, down the line, slicing away from Newport, bouncing over the wall. Ground rule double. Cubs have scored again. Tauchman gets the RBI double. Cubs lead 6-0.
And came around to score the Cubs' 7th run of the game. And Dansby Swanson capped off the big day with the Cubs' 3rd home run.
Dansby hits a deep drive to right. Back toward the wall as Carlson's got a chance. Gone! 2-run homer for Dansby Swanson, and that one should put it on ice. Opposite field, Dansby's 8th of the year. Cubs lead 9-1 here in the 9th inning.
But it was Justin Steele who impressed the most on the British big stage. The Cubs lefty has been dominating stateside.
Edman takes strike 3 call. That didn't take long. 3 pitches, 1 away.
But on Saturday, he got to show the English faithful a new definition of the word pitch.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. 3rd strikeout for Justin Steele.
Steele was spectacular against a Cardinals team who had won 4 of their last 5, tossing 4 no-hit innings before allowing a leadoff hit in the 5th.
4 shutout innings for Justin Steele. The Cardinals without a hit.
His 8 strikeouts matched a season high for Steele, who gave St. Louis hitters fits all afternoon.
Strike 3 called to end the inning. Strikeout number 8 for Steele, who struck out 3 in a row.
Steele's 6 frames of 1-run ball set the stage for Anthony Kay to shut the door and give the Cubs one of their finest and most fun wins of the season.
Hop fly on the right side. Mancini will make the catch, and the Cubs win the ball game. The Cubs win game 1 of this 2-game London series by a score of 9-1.
That's all for this week. Thanks for watching Let's Play 2, proudly presented by Sloan. Pip pip, cheerio.